This is a Chromebook tutorial on what an app and an extension are. So first, let's find out what an app and an extension are.
Created using Powtoon.
So an app basically takes you to it's a shortcut to an interactive website. An extension actually is housed right up here. It lives right up here to the right of your browser bar. And these are all different extensions I've added. And it actually enhances your browsing experience. It does not matter what website you're visiting, you'll be able to use your extensions with. So the Conomowoc Area School District actually has its own Chrome web store within the larger Google Chrome web store. And you'll notice that some apps and extensions are automatically pushed out to students, and some you can add as an individual student. If you'd like to see which apps and extensions are in the Conomowoc Chrome web store, you actually go to the Chrome Star and click on the OASD label. And I'm going to show you how, if it's not there, how you can request one so that you can use it and add it to your account. So we're going to go to the Chrome App Launcher and go to the web store. And you will notice here is the OASD label. All of these apps and extensions are available for students within our OASD Google domain. If you search for one that isn't, and you really want to use it, so let's say we search for this Google URL shortener, and it'll ask you to add it. And you'll get this error saying it's blocked by the administrator. That means that it's not currently within our OASD Chrome web store, and we'll have to request it if we need it for an educational purpose. To request it, we're going to go up to the student.oasd.k12.wsi bookmarks folder, and we're going to go right here to this Chrome Apps and Extension request. And that'll take us to a Google form to fill out the name and the link to the extension and submit, and then our IT department will add that into the OASD Chrome web store. So I'm going to show you two different extensions that you might find helpful. One is called Save to Google Drive. So if you find things out on the web that you want to actually save right into your Google Drive, this extension will do it. Here's a quick tutorial on it.
When you first sign into Google Chrome, there'll already be one Chrome extension loaded for you, and that is called Save to Google Drive. And it looks like the Google Drive symbol that you see here. Now, if you click on the symbol in the Chrome extension area, it's just going to go ahead and take a screenshot of the screen, and it's going to save that to your Google Drive, which most people probably don't use it for that purpose. The first time you use it, go ahead and click the accept, and you see it's going to go ahead and save that directly to my drive. Where Save to Google Drive really comes in handy is if you want to save images from your screen. So if I see I want to use this picture in a student presentation, I'm going to go ahead and right-click on this, and I'm going to go to Save to Google Drive. You'll notice it'll tell you can save the link or you can save the image. And simply by clicking Save to Image, it's going to go ahead and save that image directly back to your drive, and now you can use that in any Google Apps product that you wish. And that is Save to Google Drive.
So that's the Save to Google Drive extension. There's also a nice extension here for teachers and students. They'll both find beneficial. If you are using Google Classroom, this extension is automatically added to all 912 OHS students. Teachers, you would need to add it to your account through the Chrome web store. And it allows teachers to actually push out a web page, a video, a website to students that are inside their Google Classroom that belong to the Google Classroom for a specific subject, or class, and it'll do that within seconds. And so if you're in the middle of class as a teacher and you want to make sure that all students get to a website, you can push it out to them through this Google Share to Google Classroom extension. Students, you can find resources and actually share them with your teacher. So let's say you're doing some research and you find something that you think would be very beneficial for the whole class to learn about. You could actually push it out to your teacher. It looks a little bit different. It does for students. A teacher can automatically redirect them to this website. For a student to a teacher, it'll just pop up on their screen and they can click on it, but it won't automatically redirect them to the site. So I'm going to demonstrate how this works. I am on a different computer that you can't see off screen. And as a teacher, I'm going to push out a website to this account, this student account that I'm recording the screencast on. So I'm going to do Share to Classroom extension, and you can see it right up here for the student account. And I'm going to do Push to Students, and there's a big blue push button, and you will see a message come across the bottom here, and you'll see that it's opening in a couple seconds, and it automatically redirected a student to this site. So all the computers, all the Chromebooks that are up within this Google Classroom, you get to decide which classroom you're going to push this out to, and you can push it out to your class within seconds. If you're a student and find this resource and really want to share it to your teacher, this is what it looks like from a student side. You would do Share to Classroom. And this is, let's say this is a classroom that I'm involved in, and it's just Push to Teacher. And it comes across the screen as a student sent you a page with a link, and you can open it up right then and there if you'd like to. But it doesn't redirect a teacher screen. So those are just a few apps and extensions. We'll have more tutorials later in the year on more apps and extensions.